The epistles. I love the epistles. My mom gave me this Bible like in 2012, maybe 11. Y'all pray for her. Her name is Martha Kathy Barney. She's the greatest. And we're in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, spiritual war. It's always I always love listening to Paul the Apostle just lay down law on me, just bam, bam, because I read this for me, what I'm saying? I read this for me too, I don't know everything. I read this for me too. Chapter 10, 1. Now I, Paul, myself, I am pleading with you by the meekness and greatness, gentleness of Christ, who in presence I am lowly among you, but being absent I am bold towards you. But I beg you that when I am present I may not be bold with that confidence by which I intend to be bold against some who think of us as if we walk according to the flesh. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war according to the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God, for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ, and being ready to punish all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. Reality of Paul's authority. Do you look at things according to the outward appearances? If anyone is convinced in himself that he is Christ, let him again consider this in himself, that just as he is Christ, even so we are Christ. For even if I should boast some, what more about our authority which the Lord gives us for edification, if not for destruction? I shall not be ashamed, and least I seem to terrify you by letters. For his letters, they say, are weighty and powerful, but his bodily presence is weak. His speech is contemptible. And let such a person consider this, that what we are in the word by letters, when we are absent, such we will also be indeed when we are present. Wow, that's right. Always be true. Don't be like that on the keyboard and not like that in real life. 10:12. Limits of Paul's authority. To the Corinthians. For we dare not class ourselves or compare ourselves with those who command themselves, but they measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. We, however, will not boast beyond measure, but within the limits of the sphere which God appointed us, a sphere which especially includes you. For we are not overextending ourselves, as though our authorities did not extend to you. For it was to you that we came with the gospel of Christ, not boasting of things beyond measure that is on other man's labors, but having hope that is our faith that is increased. We shall be greatly enlarged by you in our sphere, to preach the gospel in regions beyond you, not to boast in another man's sphere accomplishments. But he who glories, let him glory in the Lord. For not he who commands himself is approved, but whom the Lord commands. That's right. That's why I always say, where you get your information from? It's all in the Bible. That's how you know you're doing wrong. I see all these quotes that say God this, God that. If it ain't scripture, it's not Bible. That's somebody's opinion. The inspired truth of God.